Crowd control. He gets, what, like,
Lindsay'd
and then knocked up. Oh. Big feels bad about it. He was like, I feel bad about doing this. The Lux gets locked in. I'm happy with that pick. They're booing. I like it. Tweet at LOL Esports with the hashtag RENWin or the hashtag FOXWin. Show your support and we'll tally those up, as always, on our way into game. Here's a bit of a play that could help.
Froggen on the other side.
Getting Seraph off the map will definitely be quite useful. Froggen, he now has to start fighting Ninja in the mid, so that peels away.
Froggen almost has ulti.
Control. Seraph getting a bit of a sidestep there. You're going to have a few more seconds for Sonic Wave. Crumbz comes in. Oh, the final spark! It was just the tip, but it was just enough.
And it had just come off of cooldown as well. Froggen had used it previously for wave clear, and he keeps in pursuit, waiting for that cooldown to come off for it. And there he goes to knock Keith.
Oh, flash over. They're still going very hard for this one. They shouldn't have to use too much after that. Keith goes down, and Renegades are setting it up. They're for sure going to grip.
And this is going to be Renegades getting their second turret of the game before Fox even take one. Hard running down the lane, trying to look for a pick.
This could be a good curtain call if it's up. They locked on Hakuho, but they're looking for the finalizing kill on the curtain call. Adding the DPS now, hard in range. Who do they connect Sonic Wave on? Looks like Crumbz has it. They don't want to go in. Double TP. Will it be canceled? It is not. And there's the wild growth coming in. It's actually Seraph down immediately as he puts that off. And KFO doesn't seem like he can get out of the minions, has to flash in time. What a back and forth of dodging skill shots, staying alive with a sliver of health. And here comes Froggen, looking to finalize at least one more. Flash and barrier are up. Lucent Singularity, not the one to get the kill. It's going to be Keith actually picks it up as well as Ninja.
From Jhin, so Keith is reloading, and Froggen.
Oh, prismatic barrier. It's only going to be one more barrel. The hook in, it pulls him closer though, but it's just enough. Once again, they come up with the kill. Froggen gets out safely, and Crumbz goes down, pushing himself to the limit.
So
go for broke.
It's do or die. You have to go in. Sees Froggen, throws him back.
Good pass.
Nice pillar as well.
Cleanse for Ninja is off as well, so we'll see that if it comes into play.
Ninja doesn't have the mana for a Valkyrie, I believe, to actually continue chasing.
Looking at the way Echo Fox made this composition big. Not in the spot he wanted to be, but actually just walks out.
You have disengaged with your 3 other members aside from the AADs. And interrupt there. Nice pillar.
Crumbz going in hard. Can they finalize Fox? The damage actually from Ninja. A bit split here on 3 members of the team, but he's done almost all of their health bars. This should be a good fight for Renegades in a finalizing on that mid turret. Crumbz solo now with hard. He's not going to be able to get too much damage on him, which brings Renegades back to the fight. Freeze is in the mid lane trying to get this cleared up.
I expect Freeze to eventually build one and possibly a QSS, maybe even both, because Froggen's just a big part of the damage here. But Renegades, they really want to close this one out. We
haven't even hit the halfway mark yet.
Exactly. Shove the wave, pretend like you're going to go do something else. And if you can make it to this fight before the other top laner, you force that top laner's TP, so even after the fight, you have an advantage. We'll see what happens here, because they're fighting over Dragon 3.
Who's got the best ward? I'm looking Renegades is kind of placed up on the top side. It's going to be a Whimsy and a walk-in from the top laners. Dragon goes down. Crumbz grabs after the team. Freeze with just a sliver, and that's going to be a kill from Keith. Hakuho goes down. Big's already fallen to the fight now to Ninja. And there's a flash over the wall. Keith gets the hit. That's going to be the kill going over to Froggen. Still alive. That's a lot of damage to have in the AP mid. Ninja's down, so Renegades is running. Seraph adding utility and slow, so Crumbz can get himself out. KFO with the dredge line. Is it going to count? It does count. There's the lockdown. The flash from Crumbz could be used later, but still Gragas is a slippery big guy.
Usually you want to back before you engage, but that's not going to happen here, as Freeze hasn't popped ulti. He's just sped up. There's the crit,
There's a few crits, yeah. See the damage come in. A very nice black shield actually onto Froggen for the spell immune on the explosive cast. We just saw him attempt it in mid, and they're actually getting a few more tags on. Hakuho gets hit. The curtain has been called down, and it looks like the damage is only going to continue the fight. Keep Echo Fox interested. Renegades isn't dying from that.
Yep, this is all about getting a pick on a priority member, some type of damage dealer. These tanks aren't going to go down anytime soon. Oh, Crumbz might, though.
Crumbz, he gets deleted. That's the final spark. Now they're on to Ninja. That's the sated Hex Drinker. Ninja gets the wild growth from Seraph as he just comes around the corner.
The Ricochet is going to increase your range to basically, however long that line is. Infinite bounces there.
Yeah, he did
Freak
just
would be
get that
happy
as well.
because most of Corki's damage is magical.
Gotta go
and
fast! Oh! Keith just dodging out. Actually got his final shot off there to get the speed in.
I actually think he just crit normally. Playing their hearts out right now.
Look at this security that Fox just put up here.
Seraph! You gotta block for him.
2. Oh, he's outside.
Oh, he went back in.
Stage right.
He went back in.
He went back in. The curtain was called, man. Stay off the stage. It's going to be Crumbz going down now. This fight happening from downtown. Keith just getting in range. He's got the double. Does he get a triple here as he enters the fight? No, Froggen's going to pick that one up. But the amount of vision and the blossoms they had put down, the grenades coming in from Jhin, I don't know why they walked in there.
Exactly. This is how you're supposed to set this up as Fox. The dragon is up right now.
Yeah, they're going to dragon.
So they're just going to pick that up. Echo Fox, though, pick up Baron and go to a almost 2,000 gold lead here. Woo. This Seraph gets picked. Ulti. W.
Look at the synergy
speed it
between
out.
the abilities. Where's he go?
They're blocking, and then he loops back in.
1,500 damages.
Yeah, he was able to see him with the ward on the right side, and he was just like, oh, I guess he went back in. So he's pretty much at.
All right, Crumbz. All right, Crumbz. They take down big. Crumbz comes flying in from the side. Like you said, the big guy is sneaky. He can get himself into some good situations. KFO, Boss Bomb keeps a bit of vision towards the back line still. Froggen almost did choose a Nivea, but he's got the Lux. There it is. Flies through. They're onto big. They know that could be the 0 out immediately, but nothing really connects for Ninja. The binding onto Crumbz, so he cannot connect the explosive cast. Big stays alive on this one, and the home guards are going to bring him out nice and quick. But Renegades, 2 times in a row now, have used the Sivir ultimate for a brute force strategy, and they have been able to get Echo Fox a little discombobulated. Now onto the inhibitor turret. Will it be the first one of the game?
And the season, the last game for Renegades, is going to be a lot like their first. Let's see here.
One for Ninja. He Valkyrie's out. It's still going to go back. They got to watch the splash on it. The slow is still keeping Renegades in a hittable position. Ninja just got out of that channel. It's going to be the binding missing Hakuho as they continue to try and initiate this fight, and they may be going a little too hard on the side of Echo Fox. Renegades has kited this one out. It's up again. Time for On the Hunt to come back up. Freeze is in the front, and Freeze is dealing the DPS. He's going to keep going under the turret. Freeze is a madman, and Freeze is still alive on the dive. That's the inhibitor turret, and Renegade puts the pedal to the metal and are in Echo Fox's base.
It's just Froggen alive, and there's 30 seconds on Big, but there's 60 seconds on Keith, their other damage dealer here. Renegades, Freeze, he doesn't actually have to worry too much about Froggen. With his Death's Dance, he's recovering so much HP here off of these minion waves.
Hakuho with the first tank, no minions yet in range to lower those turrets. It's gonna be very hard to take down. Ninja trying to play the poke game.
This might be game for Renegades.
Fountain. This is gonna be the hit as Renegade's gonna pull out the first win of the day here in week 9, day 2. They're onto the Nexus, and after tooth and nail, Renegades come back 9-12, 43 minutes in. Renegades take down Echo Fox.
4 wins in their last 5 games. They had 1 win coming into week 7 at the end of week 9.